It started with a book about dogs. A little light reading over break took me to an evolutionary history of dogs. A sick feeling overtook me as I read of the ability of dogs to interpret human emotion, even in the case of facial paralysis. The author wrote, "As a species, we cannot function socially without facial expressions. Facial paralysis leads almost inevitably to isolation and depression." I wouldn't have thought much about this before November 2009. A momentary pause, a moment of compassion, except now I was one of those people. In 2009, I woke up with half my face paralyzed due to Bell's palsy. Relieved to learn it was only Bell's palsy, I was told it would go away, but for about 15% of patients, it doesn't. As I began investigating my own situation, I found a community of people who had experienced a rapid shift from normal affect to facial difference, or the inability to produce normal affect because of nerve damage to the face. People with facial paralysis lose one key mechanism of communication or a way to relate to other people. There are many different causes of facial nerve paralysis, the most common being Bell's palsy, acoustic neuroma, trauma, or parotid cancer. Some people don't know what caused their condition. We know that facial paralysis has a major impact on the person's quality of life. There are a myriad of physical symptoms. Symptoms include pain, dizziness, difficulty eating, talking, or expressing emotions, photosensitivity, hearing issues, depression, anxiety, fear, and embarrassment. My first month with facial paralysis, I tried to smile at a child, and she ran screaming from me to her mother, crying about the monster. Speaking was a struggle for me, and I talk for a living. Others have told me of the humiliation of assumptions that they were mentally as well as physically impaired. Many spoke of being suddenly ignored, passed over for promotion, or excluded from events at work. This study focuses explicitly on the social, professional, and personal impact for those with acquired facial paralysis. How participants manage and view the condition is central to the project. This study involves qualitative interviews with people with facial paralysis. This project can have an impact on not only sociological theory, but in understanding the lived experiences of people with a specific medical condition. Finding out what is making it easier for people to cope and what impedes people's ability to manage this condition is essential and can also help others with similar medical conditions. Let a smile be your umbrella. You're never fully dressed without a smile. I've never seen a smiling face that was not beautiful. Now take for a moment and imagine what it would be like to never smile again.